Chef Homaro Cantu on the brink of conquering sugar.
Food has been largely the same for the last 40 or 50 years, and it's time now to change the way we eat and think about food. I don't look at food problems as problems, I look at them as untapped resources. There's this whole other world of food that we've just scratched the surface of. The first time I tasted a miracle berry, I went into work thinking, everything that we know, it's useless. Our mission now has to be to get rid of sugar. A friend of mine was undergoing chemo and radiation therapy, and when you undergo this, your taste buds become twisted. And so this friend said, hey, can you help me eliminate this taste effect? So we ordered thousands of food ingredients from around the world. We got this berry in from some probably African warlord from West Africa. You have these twisted taste buds when you're undergoing chemo, and it would actually latch onto one and split them apart so that way you could taste food as normal people do.
So Chef, what you're doing right now with the miracle berry is a two-step process. You have to actually consume the berry first, and then that changes what you eat.
Yep. Let's do a quick little demonstration.
Hi.
Hello. There you go.
Take the powder and we're going to put it on our tongues. You have two taste receptors on your tongue. One tastes sour and bitter and the other one tastes everything else.
Yep. And
there's a protein in that berry called miraculin that's latching onto your sour receptor. Basically, when you eat sour foods, it's gonna bounce off of this sour receptor and go down this other one. And then it's gonna tell your brain that it's actually really sweet. Now take your lemon and squeeze a little bit on your sour cream.
Like that?
Yep.
Okay.
And just give that a taste.
Whoa.
Cheesecake.
Totally. That's really good. Cheers.
Cheers.
Whoa. Tastes like Sprite.
Completely healthy for you. There's 0 calories from refined sugar, so we could argue that this is healthy junk food. But what we're creating is a new product that will go into your food. Then companies can then just start integrating this into their product, and you'll just see obesity rates fall through the floor.
And so that basically removes the two-step process. Now you're just, it's in your Twinkie, it's in your Sprite.
So it's really an exciting opportunity to create healthy junk food.
Ready? It's completely different. Yeah. The sweeter flavor.
What you're basically describing now with the miracle berry is eliminating sugar from food. Tell me a little bit more about why you're doing this. One could be very happy running 2 successful restaurants and doing really interesting things.
I grew up very poor. My mother, sister, and I, we were homeless for about 3 years. We went from homeless shelter to homeless shelter, and everything that we saw was junk food. As I started working in nice restaurants, I realized, wow, the biggest difference between poverty and the upper middle class is diet. There's a huge opportunity out there to take all of those problems in food that I grew up with and really flip them upside down. When we built our lab for Moto restaurant, that's when our innovation really started taking off. I have a fascination with efficiency because if you have more efficiency in a business, you can take more money from that business and then do whatever you want with it. Some people like to drive fancy cars. I like to build a lab and then work on more efficient ways to work. The big push over the last 5 years has been like farm to table. But
very sick of that term, by the way.
It's used and abused, right. And we're dead set on replacing all of our farm products with indoor farm products.
Because you have one.
Exactly. We have one of the world's most advanced indoor farms, and I want to show you that. So this is our farm.
This is your farm?
Yep.
In a closet. Yeah, it looks like a farm. Yeah,
so,
sure.
Logically, the best tasting fruits and vegetables grow really close to you.
Right.
And so we've decided to just grow them right next to the kitchen.
What's growing here?
Yeah, so we have soybeans and sunflowers.
Oh, look at that.
Legumes.
Oh, look, they're like little edamames.
It's all organic, there's no chemicals. We're eliminating the need for packaging, shipping, refrigeration, handling. It cost me about $12,000 to build this room, so it's already paid for itself.
How did you get the idea to develop an indoor farm here?
Well, we started developing this software program to run our business.
Fire to radish.
We realized that we didn't need a full-blown office here at Moto. So this was our office space.
15 fire, 6 black eye, restrictions, 1 pregnant.
Fire to onions.
So Here, it's a financial spreadsheet. Even further than that, let's say that we have 16 chefs in the kitchen, and it'll calculate how much they're costing us up to the second.
So you're basically bringing sort of like big data into the kitchen.
So we have real-time profit and loss reports, which enables us to not waste money on an office, but saving money and applying all of that residual capital to innovation.
Table 13 Fire 2 Pizza.
Mapley, kind of granola. It tastes good. Almost like a Snickers bar.
What you're actually eating here, the chocolate sauce, consists of balsamic vinegar, orange juice, and cocoa powder. So you're actually eating vegetables and fruits, and it tastes like a dessert that would really be bad for your body. I actually worked with an ice cream company. They were actually voted one of the worst unhealthy products in America. And when I explained to them, your ice cream has 37 ingredients in it, but I can actually replicate that using nothing but yogurt, lemon juice, and cocoa powder. That's really an opportunity for me and them. Maybe Ben & Jerry's, let's be the first company on the planet to ever make an ice cream that's actually good for people.
What's the step to go from here to a much larger scale where you're really going to have national and global impact across the industry?
Right now, I'm kind of like the prototype guy. Let's make it work on a small scale and then license it out to other food companies. They really want this. They don't want to keep going down the same path. We're taxing sugar, people are banning it in certain cases, and it's only going to get worse. Everything becomes obsolete at some point. Every technology, every food product. The trick is staying ahead of the curve. Nobody in those industries is going to turn down an innovative product that can do exactly what their product does, except better.